Bitcoin is on the cusp of a significant breakout, with multiple bullish catalysts converging. As the primary driver of the cryptocurrency market, this potential surge could shape the future landscape of digital assets. Here's what you need to know. The future of Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market hinges on whether these bullish catalysts can translate into tangible price action. Recently, Bitcoin has shown signs of strength, with prices hovering around $65,000, a significant rebound from earlier lows. This resurgence comes amidst growing institutional interest and a favorable regulatory environment, particularly in the United States and Europe. Major financial institutions have begun to embrace Bitcoin, with some offering cryptocurrency services to clients, signaling a shift in traditional finance. Analysts predict a breakout attempt that could see Bitcoin challenging resistance levels around $70,000 within the coming weeks. Such a surge would not only solidify Bitcoin's position as a leading digital asset, but also invigorate the entire cryptocurrency market, with altcoins likely to follow Bitcoin's upward trajectory. However, the volatility inherent to cryptocurrencies means that if the current momentum fades, traders may swiftly rotate out of risk assets, leading to potential declines in smaller tokens. The cryptocurrency market has historically been sensitive to shifts in investor sentiment, and a downturn could exacerbate existing bearish trends. Key indicators to watch include Bitcoin's trading volume, which reflects market interest, and overall market sentiment, which can be influenced by news cycles. Additionally, any emerging news regarding regulatory developments or significant institutional investments could sway market dynamics dramatically. The impact of these factors is profound. A sustained rally could attract new investors, fostering broader acceptance and potentially increasing Bitcoin's market capitalization. Conversely, a downturn could stifle innovation and deter new entrants, leading to a contraction in the crypto ecosystem. As the market evolves, it is critical to assess whether Bitcoin can sustain its strength long enough to confirm that these catalysts are indeed translating into upward price movement. The coming weeks will be crucial for Bitcoin and the future trajectory of cryptocurrencies. The journey to today's pivotal moment for Bitcoin has been shaped by a combination of market dynamics and external factors. Recently, Bitcoin has emerged as the focal point of the cryptocurrency narrative, driven by increasing institutional participation and favorable regulatory discussions. Over the past year, Bitcoin's price has risen dramatically from around $30,000 to levels not seen since late 2021, fueled by inflation concerns and a growing acceptance of digital currencies among mainstream investors. Key decisions by major financial institutions, such as Goldman Sachs and Fidelity, to offer Bitcoin-related products have further legitimized the asset. Additionally, the ongoing global economic recovery, coupled with geopolitical tensions, has led to heightened interest in alternative investments. This positions Bitcoin as a potential hedge against inflation and currency devaluation, attracting both retail and institutional investors. Historical instances, such as the 2020 bull run, saw similar catalysts lead to substantial price increases, suggesting that the current momentum may have deeper roots. However, as we look back, it is essential to recognize that the market remains volatile, with previous surges often facing significant corrections. The motivations of key players, including retail investors and institutional funds, continue to evolve, contributing to the current market landscape. Analysts warn that while the current surge presents opportunities, it also carries risks. Regulatory scrutiny, technological challenges, and market sentiment can swiftly alter Bitcoin's trajectory. The landscape is shifting, and as we move forward, the focus will likely be on how Bitcoin adapts to regulatory frameworks and whether it can maintain its appeal as a digital asset. Investors should remain vigilant, as the next few months could prove critical in shaping the future of Bitcoin and its role in the global financial system. The significance of Bitcoin's current position cannot be overstated. Recently, Bitcoin has shown signs of breaking through significant resistance levels, a development that could have profound implications for the entire cryptocurrency market. As the leading cryptocurrency, Bitcoin serves as a market bellwether, meaning its price movements influence the broader crypto ecosystem. Historically, When Bitcoin experiences upward momentum, it often leads to a surge in altcoins and related assets, which could result in increased trading volumes and heightened market volatility. This phenomenon is rooted in the interconnectedness of cryptocurrencies, where Bitcoin's performance tends to set the tone for other digital currencies. In the context of traditional finance, institutional investors are showing renewed interest in Bitcoin. Reports indicate that several large firms are considering Bitcoin as a viable component of their asset allocation strategies. This shift reflects a larger trend where cryptocurrencies are increasingly integrated into mainstream investment portfolios, moving beyond speculative assets to become recognized as potential hedges against inflation and economic instability. The recent wave of positive regulatory news, particularly in the United States and Europe, has further bolstered investor confidence. Regulatory clarity can encourage more participation in the market, as it reduces the perceived risks associated with investing in digital assets. This environment could attract more institutional capital, which historically has been a driving force behind significant price movements in Bitcoin and the broader cryptocurrency market. However, it is essential to acknowledge the risks that accompany the current bullish sentiment. If Bitcoin fails to sustain its upward momentum, a rapid sell-off could occur, disproportionately affecting smaller tokens and leading to a broader market pullback. Investors should remain vigilant, as Bitcoin's performance will likely dictate overall market sentiment, influencing investment decisions across the crypto landscape. Looking ahead, analysts are closely monitoring Bitcoin's price action as it approaches critical resistance levels. If it successfully breaks through these barriers, we could see an influx of capital and a reinvigoration of the altcoin market. Conversely, a failure to maintain upward momentum may trigger a wave of pessimism, stifling growth across the entire sector. With these dynamics at play, Bitcoin's next moves will shape its trajectory and the cryptocurrency market's future for the foreseeable months. Bitcoin, the leading cryptocurrency, is currently experiencing a notable surge, with its price hovering around $65,000 as of today, May 30th, 2026. Market analysts are closely monitoring this critical price level as they identify four bullish catalysts that could propel Bitcoin toward new all-time highs. These catalysts include increased institutional interest, which has been fueled by major financial firms integrating Bitcoin into their portfolios. Notably, companies such as BlackRock and Fidelity have begun offering Bitcoin investment products, signaling a shift in institutional sentiment. Positive macroeconomic indicators, such as improved employment rates and inflation stabilization, are fostering a more favorable environment for risk assets like cryptocurrencies. Additionally, recent regulatory developments seem to favor the crypto space, with governments around the world recognizing the potential benefits of blockchain technology. This newfound regulatory clarity has encouraged more players to enter the market, alleviating some of the uncertainties that have historically plagued cryptocurrency investments. Finally, strong network activity, evidenced by rising transaction volumes and increased wallet addresses, suggests robust demand for Bitcoin. Historically, Bitcoin's dominance has made it the bellwether of the cryptocurrency market. As Bitcoin moves, altcoins often follow suit, reflecting the interconnected nature of digital assets. This current market setup is particularly significant, as previous instances of similar catalysts have often led to dramatic price increases. The convergence of institutional interest and favorable regulatory landscapes creates a promising backdrop for Bitcoin's potential growth. The impact of this upward momentum could be profound, not just for Bitcoin, but for the entire cryptocurrency market. A sustained rise above the pivotal $70,000 mark could signal the onset of a new bull market phase, attracting further investment and possibly leading to a surge in altcoins. Increased retail interest may follow as well, with more individuals looking to capitalize on Bitcoin's upward trajectory. Looking ahead, the outlook for Bitcoin appears optimistic, particularly if it can maintain its current momentum. Analysts suggest that a breakthrough above the $70,000 threshold could unlock significant additional capital inflows, reinforcing the bullish sentiment. With institutional players continuing to enter the market and regulatory clarity improving, Bitcoin may solidify its position as a mainstream asset class, potentially reshaping the investment landscape in the near future. As Bitcoin approaches a potential breakout, what are your predictions for its future movement? Comment below with your thoughts and subscribe for daily deep dives into the world of cryptocurrency.